What's up, y'all? Good nighttime, shit. When I'm at it's 11. What up, y'all? Your boy still woke. About to jump on some more content. Let's get it. You feel me? Who we got up next? 78 degrees outside. You feel me? So what we doing? Weekly strategy. We don't really need that. We don't really need this. This we need though. Okay, we got that together. Zaza busting tonight. The Zaza is busting. Let me go buy some more play sheets for my coach. All that rookie gonna be is a star, right? Shit, let me see. Is he even a star? Tyreek a star. Kyler Gordon a star, right? Frazier's a what? Frazier's normal. Let me see. A low round pick, he can't be nothing but a star. Yeah. We gotta start playing with Kayla. We trying to move the running game. We not gonna change none of that. We look. What is we looking for? So you can't put that piece. You can't use that piece. Oh, okay, you can. Come on, let's give it to Kayla. No, coasting. My free safety and strong safety finna get one too. Especially my strong safety. JB, you know you gotta get one. Austin got 5, boy. Well balanced. You got Tampa. Monday night prime time. Let's get it.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Come on, y'all.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Chicago Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're on the visiting sideline. Head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. His guys, one of the top contenders in the conference. Just one loss through 8 games this year. On the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Buccaneers, Todd Bowles. His guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward, and everybody just about set. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. He fields it from the 8.
Oh, we dropped it!
The opening kick. And the fumble recovery is made. And what a way to begin the scoring. Brock as they take it back for the touchdown. Bears go
Damn.
up 6-0 here in the first.
Oh, god damn, 4-9.
Well, Kate, I think we can take everything we thought about this game and toss it out the window right now. Things have changed thanks to one massive play. In our first snap from scrimmage, it's going to come with one team at a deficit.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Damn.
Nice
4-9
little
gave us
energy on their
a
sideline
business.
after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Returning it from the 4. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They are brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
And he'll be written in the lines, limit the game to a yard. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
2nd and 8.
Oh, I was going to be there. I should have went that way. I saw it. I saw it, bro.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Mayfield keeps it himself. We touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
First down, ball at the 36. Right side, hauled in by Governor.
Oh.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Get him.
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
What coach gonna call? Dime rush. Why dime rush? We're gonna rush.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, Mayfield.
Oh, sheesh. Bitch.
But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time the sideline saved him and his team.
Good run.
The inside give. Another gain of about a handful there. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Off the play fake, here's Mayfield.
Oh, ain't nobody running about me. Oh, come on back, bait. Yeah.
And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Shotgun snap for Mayfield.
Ah. Oh, hold him up for
He
him.
stopped cutting at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Buccaneers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard
There's no
line.
question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield.
Good D.
Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Running back, motioning right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Throwing deep towards the end.
Oh!
The Buccaneers put up points to begin the game. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Well,
Nice
this coaching
fucking
staff's gotta be
play.
happy, partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they
He
played
couldn't knock it out,
It's one of
bro.
those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Here's their first carry for the rookie out of Purdue. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Back-to-back carries here. Through the second
No, he popped, man. He popped through there.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
On play action, Williams. There's a catch for Luther Burden. They make the tackle at the 38.
Shit, Lou.
It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Chicago first down. Blown back, gets the handoff. Has a lane inside the 25.
Let's go, Rook.
And he
Rook
takes
ass
this one
be
in.
playing, boy.
Touchdown. The Bears finish off their opening drive.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Shit, I'd rather hear the commentating through my speakers, y'all. This shit, these headphones, only one ear playing out this shit. Fuck it.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And that passing touchdown, he started his game off with just what we expected from somebody who you can see is among the NFL leaders in finding the end zone this year. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. Here's the give to Irving.
Oh, man. Come on, y'all. Had him in the backfield. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Y'all had him.
It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Right back to Irving now. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Baker now from the gun. That one's good to Godwin. And the This one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Sending a receiver left. First down throw here. Mayfield. Completed over the middle.
My God.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Date is cold, y'all.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead.
Buccaneers. He still fucking get in there.
Attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Right up the gut. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Damn.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a third down.
Y'all watch Vita Vea, big ass, man.
Out of the gun, here's Williams.
Oh, why you turn around?
And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's fourth down now. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He's hit before he can get anything on that return. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James.
I don't like the way you just walking down that sideline, Mr. Brewer.
Set to begin their drive.
You was looking very confident.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. First down, here's Baker. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 38.
Get him!
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard loss. Brings up
Third down. Here's Mayfield. He's running for it.
Wow!
He gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. On fourth down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away.
Good hit, rookie.
Begins his return at the 16. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throwing again on second, Williams. Komet brings it in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Tampa spends its second time out now. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Trying to push this past the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
At the Buccaneers' 46-yard line.
From the 46. Oh, man, it's close to Loveland. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
2 yards on the play. And the Bears first down.
Here's Williams. That's on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's good, not by much, but it's indeed good, bottom left. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime
Our
report.
trip through the NFL starts now at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. It's the Saints at home to take on an NFC South foe, the Atlanta Falcons. And it's Cam Akers. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. The Saints escape with a 17-13 win. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers.
Lost 3 straight games.
And it's Romeo Doubs. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. The Packers had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders hosting the LA Chargers. And this is Justin Herbert hooking up with his top target, Ladd McConkey. An 11-yard touchdown.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our 3rd quarter. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flyer. Fielded at the 7.
Oh, come on, block, come on back, 49, and block somebody. Let me worry about the kicker.
Back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. Sending him on the dive. After picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Another carry for him. And he'll get it up to the 44. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Chicago.
Off the play fake, Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. To throw is Williams. Catch made underneath by the back. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bears first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, Williams to throw. Go right side, hauled in by Komet. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Again, it's Williams. Chased
Oh,
down to his right.
I saw him too late.
So was the defense, and they take him down.
I
He's
saw
in
him
some
too late.
serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Williams set to pass.
Oh, he dropped it.
Defensive play, jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
Oh, and now it makes me kick it out. Oh, wow.
No good. And they are unable to double their lead.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Drops by the first down. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
From the gun, Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4.
Baker now from the gun.
Damn, he got that shit off.
Over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
First and 10 at the 41.
Now a carry by Irving. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Devon Dexter escorted him to the ground. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 39.
Yeah. Good hit, JJ.
He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Go get him. Go get him. Oh, come on.
Take him down right along the 30. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Shotgun handoff to Irving.
Oh, he could. Did he get him?
Yeah,
he got him.
Picks up a chunk. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's another 10.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Running right, it's Irving. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Good hit.
Right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. It incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Looking slant route, complete. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Cracking for it, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance. Knock a field goal through the uprights, and of course, wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Swift, the ball carrier, brought down at the 35-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. The draw now. This is Swift. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up. He'll throw it. Finds a man right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Damn.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Good defense tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. On play action, Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Running for it, it's Swift. And he's brought down beyond the marker. So a 1st down for them as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
Hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here he is to throw. This is Loveland working the right side. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. Before going down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Oh my God.
Right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
That one time.
They give it to him again.
Oh, that hole was
Looks
open.
like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down. Quick pass right side.
Oh, I ain't getting nothing.
And he's brought down at the line.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
26-yard attempt.
That one is good. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8.
You know they better get him first.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Bears take this one on the road.
I can't
Brock,
throw
we
no
both thought coming into this
touchdowns,
one,
bro.
It's going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes
Still didn't
when
throw a
you know what you're facing,
touchdown.
Kate,
Caleb gonna fuck around and lose his what's the name? Another 4,500. Oh, he got. Oh, he been had abilities. He been had abilities. He been had abilities. I was about to start like, oh, he got abilities. He been had abilities. Come on, Big Ben. No new unlocks. Alright, bet. Week 11, the Dolphins. These fast-ass receivers. Okay, now that other joint is open. Now I can add something. Yeah, I guess so for DTs. And all they get is pursuit. So knockout ain't up there? No. See, we're not getting 2 picks in the game. Shit, we ain't even getting 1 pick a game. So, I don't think that that's something that we need. That shit ain't working. Okay, we'll keep the run stop. We don't even really need that though. We don't need that. Let's go shot plays. Too defensive. Come on, let's do batch of blitzes. Batch of blitzes. I think I'm gonna add a minute to the clock, y'all. All right, y'all. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Chicago Bears. On the visitor's sideline, Mike McDaniel, the coach of the Dolphins, his team looking for a second straight victory after the win a week ago. Across the way, you've got the head coach of the Bears. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes the return. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today. This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Tua. Here's a screen coming for Wright. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Third and long. Here's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. He gets free. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Bears nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
35-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Chicago.
49-yard line.
Back to the ground. He gets it again. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and a yard. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
13 yards.
First and 10.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker.
A 9-yard
An
pickup.
enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Dolphins 16-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to...
And he will score! Roll, touchdown, Chicago. It's his third touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned in the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second down, here's Tungo Vailoa. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll be third down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And he's got his receiver, Lazard. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. So a big third down hookup takes us to the... pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Shamar Turner. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is...
And they're going to get him once again. He's under siege. That is 3 in a row. Gervon Dexter working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this first half. So on 4th down, the Dolphins turn to Ryan Stonehouse to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. The Bears offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we move into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Off play action. Jalen Phillips in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they've got to hold up here in pass protection.
Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 4th down. On the return, it's Hill. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Now a stoppage for an injury. And it would appear Tyreek Hill is the one in need of some assistance. In motion comes Lazard. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, here's Tua. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This one complete to Washington. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Oh, how good was that? Out of bounds, and they're going to mark it at the 2. The Bears offense and their running back set to go once more. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. They'll will begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Smith. And he's going to pick up a first down. Nice run to the 18-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll go right and find his running back, and he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bears first down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He's got his man, Keyshawn Boutte. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
That's good.
Williams trying to get his guys set quickly.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Swift. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. It is 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. It's complete. It's Odunze. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
It's 4th down.
He'll try to run. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. And he'll swing it out to his fullback. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. A shotgun snap for 2. A throw on the move is caught. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Tua. Down the field, he's got Washington. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now he'll run. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
22-yard line.
Now Tua, thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
So on 4th down, the Dolphins turn to Jason Sanders for the field goal try. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins get 3 here late in the first half to take. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bears offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Bears. 1st down.
Oh, the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Dolphins first down. Now it's Tua. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. In motion comes Lazard. Play action. Tagovailoa. It is brought in the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Bears offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, Chicago.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Bears 1st down.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he will score. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bears are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Bears 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Dolphins offense and receiver Jalen Waddle getting ready to go back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Rubin hit the light. There for the tackle. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. In motion, it's Waddle. Back on the ground and back to right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. Taken at the 19. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here's Rome Odunze, the 1st-round pick, along with the Bears offense getting set for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he nearly got free. But as it is, a gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
3rd and short yardage. Here's Williams. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's caught! And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the 3rd. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. 4th quarter begins on the ground. A short game down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready to run.
They'll go with him again. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Chicago. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
Well, we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
17.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Tua going to give this to Wright. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, easier to convert.
Into space at the 45. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Fake the hand. Now, Tua. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Looking to run as the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 2nd and 10. Tua gonna throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Tight end going in motion here. Quick throw taken in. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now again, on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Another run here. Another run by Swift. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
They'll drop to throw. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate's able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Right back to him on first down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second down.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Third and 6.
Brings up third and 6.
So this one in the win column for the Bears. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago. And they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one.
Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Chicago Bears. On the Jets sideline, there you see head coach Aaron Glenn. His guys not doing too hot. Losers of 7 of their last 9. On the other side, the head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. A little juke, and he'll be stopped up at the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally, kept the ball clean, and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
Smith, the man in motion left. A play fake, now Fields to throw. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. You look at this Bears defense. Well, this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth. Here's Corliss Waitman now. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return, and the Bears take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well. Won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The numbers for him from a week ago: 18 carries, 94 yards, and a score.
And last week he had another touchdown to his total. He continues to be the #1 scorer in the league in terms of rushing touchdowns. And what more can you do to help your team than find the end zone?
That's out to the flat for Swift. Call it a gain of a yard. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And the Bears first down.
To throw, Williams. Gets this complete to Butte. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action. Now Williams. Open man down the field. That's Burden. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
28 yards.
That's good for 28 yards.
For another Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Throwing is Williams. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. To throw, it's Williams. Now it's caught. And he takes this one in for the Bears touchdown. Colston Loveland, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Jets offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Play action. It's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. You look at this Bears defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
Here's Fields. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Fields. And that is incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
This is fielded at the 27. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7-0 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
To the air, Williams going up top. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Chicago. Luther Burden, 73 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Santos now to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. Pushing through the contact. They'll take this up just shy of the 40. Excellent display of footwork on that run. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter. Here's 3rd and 3. As they've got it as we resume action. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3-and-out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and that's going to bring up second down. Now Fields. He stiff arms it. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And it's incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Javon Dexter. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Here we go.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. Under pressure, they got him again. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Fields now to throw. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
It's been this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Here's Fields. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Mason Taylor, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as we transition into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Williams throwing to start the drive. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Bears. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, Boston. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. Bears at 9-1 on the year. They've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
And partner, to me, this is a team that no matter what the matchup, they're up for the fight. They're really suited for the postseason the way they're playing right now. And I would not want to face them come playoff time.
The Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Buying time to his left. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Touchdown! Rome Odunze. 41 yards. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance to stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. The way in. Touchdown, New York. Dameon Pierce, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bears offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Now a 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. They'll run on first down. Boston. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, here's Williams. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Down to about the 23. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up 2nd and 7. On play action, here's Williams. He'll buy some time running. This is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Colston Loveland with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now the point after try for Santos. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kid team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Evades the tackler, and now some space. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Fields. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Off the play fake, it's Williams. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll go play action here with Williams. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
That's good for us Chicago Bears.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Santos' kick is up and through. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Week 12 is here. After this weekend, 2/3 of the regular season will be in the rearview mirror. Let's get into the highlights. Our tour around the NFL starts now. At Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, the Colts at home to take on the Bengals. And this is Chase Brown. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Bengals are going to come away with the victory. They win it by 3 scores. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's the former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Jaguars win it by a touchdown, 24-17 the final. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions taking on the Buffalo Bills. And this is Jared Goff. One of his 3 touchdown passes in the ballgame. He also added a rushing touchdown for good measure.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Pass caught by Burden. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Williams. He's across midfield. And he'll get this down into the 39-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
On first down, Boston. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Third down and 13. Operating from the gun, Williams. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he will have the first down at about the 21-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Now a play fake here on first down. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here's second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Up the middle they go. Boston. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. A lot Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there. As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. Well, it's pretty evident that's not the way you want to try to establish momentum ahead of a possible fourth-quarter comeback, because you needed points there, at least something to build out for your next series. That was neither. Instead, it's a huge play for a defense that now has no doubt it can finish this game off.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. Taking it about the 16. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Off play action. Williams. Pass complete to Loveland. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Chicago Bears.
Here's Williams. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and a yard.
47-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Boston. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. To throw, Williams. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away. Now it's 2nd and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go. Here's Williams. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Fields. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Dayo Odeyingbo able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. Back to throw, Fields. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Operating from the gun, Fields. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
They'll go for it. It's Hall. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
The one thing I have learned about this league, more and more, you've got to take some chances. You know, if you play everything conservatively and play everything exactly like, okay, I know what to do in each situation, I don't think you're going to get very far. I love the call there, going for it, even on his own side of the field.
Yeah, and even though you're on your own side of the field, they were creeping towards midfield, so not as crazy as if they were back at their own 20.
Yeah, showed a little faith in the defense too, right?
Yep. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters, and this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth, but a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Here we go.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Rolling to his left. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the play.
And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. To throw, it's Williams. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so that's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
So now Justin Fields and the Jets down by 15, 2:23 to play. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got him to the first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. A shotgun snap, Fields. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right. He'll get this into the hands of the Doom Zone. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Up the middle they go. Boston. And he is going to have the Bears first. And that should be the capper. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Game in hand, the offense takes the knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So it's the Bears who come away with a victory, and it was thanks in part to the play of their 3rd-year quarterback.
Yeah, he really had this offense firing on all cylinders, so let's count up some of the numbers.
15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Buffalo Bills. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Oh, good return up past the 30. Well, they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe. The Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 16 carries, 77 yards.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people up and down the field.
Finding Shakir across the formation. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And the Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Cook up the gut. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 2.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
For a Buffalo Bills. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now Allen off the bootleg. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Allen to throw it. Setting up the screen for Cook. Touchdown, Bills! James Cook, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon.
In both locker rooms, the coaches talked about setting the tone early. Didn't matter whether you start on offense or defense. In this case, the team that had the ball first did exactly that. Took it right downfield and scored.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was James Cook finishing things off with a touchdown catch. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Looking to put a drive together. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to... to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner, and he's given us no reason to change our minds. That's a big-time run, and the production that he showed us in college is translating very well into the National Football League.
Looking to throw is Williams. He's got this complete to Burton. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Brings up second down at the 46-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Boston. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
He was brought down by Taylor Black. A gain of 1 yard. First down, Bears.
Right back to him on first down. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. To the air, Williams. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. A dump off for Davis. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it's second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 8-yard line.
On play action, Allen. Open man downfield, it's Palmer. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a first and 10. A give left side to Cook. Nowhere to go that time. They maybe got a yard up to the 40. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. On play action, Allen. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer.
Complete to number 5, Josh Palmer.
3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Allen. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard line. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 34. Back to the ground, Cook. And he's He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Allen going to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And some oohs and ahs from the crowd as he jukes his way forward for a couple of yards. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Allen now looks to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now.
Or lights out.
Or exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The visitors' offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. The Bears' offense ready to go for their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. Here's Williams. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To throw, Williams. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force them to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the 1st down and get a fresh set.
Huge 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Throwing is Williams. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Offense is moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Throwing again here, Williams. He's across midfield. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Bears.
To throw, it's Williams. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
So it looks like they start some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Pass complete to Loveland. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll go play action here with Williams. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he returns this to the 22. The Bills' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position. Now Allen. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Bills. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's caught. It's Coleman. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. To throw, it's Allen. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers.
A 46-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, Parker, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll run on 1st down. Boston. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line. On play action, here's Williams. That's complete. Romadunzo. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 49 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Looking to throw is Williams. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. To the air, Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Luther Burden, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. He took the hit when he threw that ball. Maybe the O-line just thankful that that worked out for a touchdown.
Yeah, because you know their pride is don't let that guy get hit, no matter what, under any circumstances. But anytime it pays off in a touchdown, they'll figure out how to block a little bit better going forward.
Santos now to add the PAT. It's right through, and we are now tied at 13. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bills offense and running back James Cook heading onto the field. We take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns out of the backfield. And his numbers are superior to the rest of his peers at this point in the season. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Here's Allen. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. The Bills send the punter out as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake, it's Williams. A pass complete to Adunzo. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Chicago. On first down, Boston. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Bills' 47-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. That one good for only 6, and it leaves them with a fourth down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on third and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on fourth. Operating from the gun, Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down. So they get the conversion on fourth, and now from the 25, they operate with a first and 10. To the air once more, Williams. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Up the middle they go. Boston. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now in Buffalo. 13 all our score as we start quarter number 4. And this offense on third down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Play action. Now Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to break our fourth quarter tie. Santos' kick is up and through, and they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brings up second down.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down at 7. Now Allen off the bootleg. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. To throw, Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. Gregory Rousseau in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Williams. And now another one thrown incomplete. Critical play. In this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. They start the drive with Cook. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, Allen. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bills have tied the game here in the 4th. Now, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got the 2-minute warning to come up. Are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Boston. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Throwing is Williams. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving. Short game, last two plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. This Buffalo crowd letting them have it. Third down now. To throw, it's Williams. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
First down, Chicago.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Boston. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady game.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. Now 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Williams. And that will going to be off target and incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where your quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
So here's Cairo Santos on the field goal try. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they've come in here and stolen one on the road. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping.